What's good?
Welcome back to the HoodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreement by Hood Tech Productions or Hood Tech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC. The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time.
Time.
Get ready. Let's do it.
What's good?
What it do, Willie Biggs? I think that it's time for the show, bro.
All right, it's the HoodCast theme song. It's about time we gave y'all a new one. So G-Mac got us in the booth. Let's go.
And man, we back. It's the show from the past. So get your drink and grab a seat because we're here. And if I didn't before, let me make it clear. We on Instagram and Facebook. Turn us loud up in your ear. We're shining brighter than a hanging crystal chandelier. Hanging from the roof. Shenanigans funny as hell. You know, man, we the truth. Without further ado, I hit the boards and grab the mic. We get online a little early so we can get our sound right. And then we go off and show off when we do our thing. We spit the truth to the world. I hope you understand our slang. I am the host who they call G-Mac the boss. Trying to make up for the lost time in the few years that we lost. We play that 5S music, it's the same thing all the time. My passion is so depth, but you can tell it in this rhyme. I'm good on my refreshments, I done been went to the store. The moment we all be waiting for, it's our time now for the show, yeah.
All right, let's go. It's HoodCast. You know what it is, your favorite show, twice a week. www.hoodcast.podomatic.com, hoodtechproductions.com. G-Mac, I'll tell them what it is, bro.
The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast boys are one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook, twice a week. The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast boys are one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook, twice a week.
This is Robot Ron, and now the moment you all been waiting for. G-Mac, Willie Biggs, and Coco.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to another edition of Hood Tech presents the HoodCast, baby. hoodtechproductions.com. This is HoodCast 284 episodes of this, baby. This is your boy G-Mac the Boss, along with my co-hosts, starting with Gen E. Koki Moldy Don. He going fishing.
My God, you finna go into combat? What's going on?
And Willie Biggs is gonna be late. He gonna turn me in a little.
Style, just
He said,
nothing in particular. I wear all different types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
yep.
I just felt, what I'm saying. I've been working out and shit. My arms are getting bigger and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I want to have my arms out. I want the arms out and shit. And it's amazing. Like when you get to working out and shit like that, and then when you see the result, it only makes you just want more of it. So people, get out there, work out, you know what I'm saying? Get that heart to pumping, get that
And
blood
at
to
one
flowing
time,
for the
G-Mac
men.
was and quit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and especially for us men, man, we got to keep that heart pumping and that blood flowing because, hey,
Right.
he fall down on you, try to put a little stick on him to stand him up, that's not going to work for you.
That's what I got Viagra for.
So,
Well, wait a minute, though. Hold on. Everybody cannot take that. It's a vasodilator. You can take it and end up killing yourself.
It's a who the what the what?
Yeah. This is okay. This is what happened. Viagra was manufactured at first as a high blood pressure medication.
Okay.
And they found out that one of the side effects was that yeah, it can reduce blood pressure, but it helped erectile dysfunction. So when they started making Viagra and doctors started prescribing it, Viagra was like $250 or more because insurance would not pay for it. So now some insurance companies pay for it because ED is one of the side effects of like prostate cancer and some other things. So Viagra, Cialis, things of that nature were actually an accident.
An accident.
It was
because they
accidentally
was
made.
for
They were
something
trying to
else.
cure high blood pressure, just like
Yeah,
the
and made you dig hard.
Hold up, but
just like the
how can it try to cure high blood pressure when it makes well, yeah, because it makes
it was a
blood
side effect. It
like
increases blood flow to the extremities. It was one of the side effects. But the thing about it is that it killed a lot of men when it first came out on the market because it's like, oh wait, you have a heart problem.
And that OGL, that motherfucker hard than a motherfucker. It ain't been hard than goddamn it since God knows when, goddamn it. He finally get that motherfucker back right and
Here we
reach
go,
over there
Lord.
and he don't took his high blood pressure medicine. And look here, that night, now he don't even know, this is first time getting subscribed to this shit, right? he don't he, he don't took that motherfucker before he went to bed. He don't took his medicine. And about 35, 40 minutes, goddamn, he don't that motherfucker don't roll up on his ass. Goddamn, he reach over there and tap her with that motherfucker. And she gonna reach over there and look at his ass and fuck around. Yeah, that's a night that
This
she'll
is
never.
bad.
It is not bad. It was good for whoever happened to it.
hey,
Whoever had that happen, it was great for them, wasn't it?
it used to be
Wasn't
a
it?
show back in the day called 100 Ways to Die,
And
and
that's one of them.
they had one of the skits on there where this female was going, there was this dude and this girl was going out. You know, it was real passionate, so they knew they was gonna do it right. So the dude, before he even went on the date, he took a Viagra, right? Then they on the date, the girl she slipped Mickey him on Viagra in his she slipped the Viagra into his drink, and there was two. So then he didn't know that. So then she gave him another one right before they were finna have sex. Was that three? And they were like hundreds. But she crushed two of them up in his shit. Man, he was doing it, and then they showed it like the body on the inside, and his heart just it just exploded.
He eviscerated.
It exploded, and he was like, oh, he was in mid cruise. He just fell in.
He
I'm like,
came and went at the same time.
came and went at the same damn time.
I guess
Man,
that. I guess you would have called that because they already have some fucked up name at the end. Hard up, I guess. That would have been like.
oh shit. Hard
That
up.
they always have some fucked up ass saying at the end of the shit anyway. I mean, I guess he was hard up. Seriously,
Well, nonetheless,
I mean, thank you
we
for
gotta
the
get we gotta get Mac back in the gym. Everybody in the gym except him.
I guess. I got too much shit to do to get to the gym. Yeah, you know. But I mean, I can't. You can't. You can't make no excuses when it comes to your health. I
No,
guess.
you can't.
Oh,
Especially among the African American population. We know that the they have the cure, but the money is in the medication. I mean, I want to see more of my folks at a point of where my grandparents were when my grandfather passed away. He didn't take any medication. He was on nothing. He died of just being old. He was just old.
yeah. Like my grandpa did.
yeah,
And
and that's always a blessing. What to get a chance to be old, you know what I'm saying? You can pass, but you just can't get that knowledge to anybody. It's that one person that gets chance to get all the knowledge and they disperse it out to everybody else because everybody else is not trusted with it. They're
Right.
meant to use and mishandle knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If you had a grandmother, it was that one auntie. If it wasn't your mama or something,
And there's
that had
nothing
all
wrong
the
with like
knowledge.
home remedies.
Oh no, hell
There's
no.
nothing wrong with that. I mean, we were raised on that.
I mean, these young kids now, they have these. Who's doing all this texting? Come on now. Yeah, yeah, they have babies now, but they won't even listen to people who don't have kids. Who like your mom? Like that's just
Western
like me trying to.
society really depends on medicine. And yes, I'm a part of the medical field, but I also worked under doctors who their first rule of thumb was on certain things. What would your grandmother do? What would your mother do? Have you tried that before you saw me?
Yeah, that's
Then when
very
I get to
far
the issue,
few. You know,
that's some lazy ass
doctors,
shit
but
for a doctor to tell you.
though,
No,
but
it actually isn't. It really isn't. Because the thing about it is that that shows a certain concern. I have an African American doctor. My doctor is Dr. Sean Combs. And one thing about it is that
I
when
mean,
I go see Sean, Sean is going to ask me, okay, what did you do first before you came to see me? And also, too, in terms of the black community with my doctor, one thing that he does is that with the African American population is their weight. We're overweight. And we're overweight because a cheeseburger is $1, but a salad is
not
10.
anymore. Where that cheeseburger at? It was $1.
You get $1 cheeseburger still.
where?
Burger King.
I've never seen a cheese. I hadn't seen a cheeseburger for $1 since my daughter was a kid. She's
You
29.
can if you have the app. It's $1.
Oh, well, that's an app.
I don't even eat fast food stuff anyway. So
So you don't eat no
Yeah.
fast food.
for what? It's not even fast anymore. Anytime you just kind of, if you can't go through there and order
How about that?
that shit by the time you get to the window, it's done. Fast food. If I got to go sit somewhere else and park and wait on my shit, that ain't fast food. That little bit of ass burger and shit, man, on
Well,
that
I'm gonna say
motherfucker,
this:
man.
fast
It's,
food hadn't been real food since the '80s. Remember how good McDonald's was in the '80s when we were kids? Well, some of us. You two wasn't kids in the '80s.
but when it was, they don't even leave fries in the bag no more. Like if you don't got a bag of fries, them motherfuckers are still in the box. I'm used for me having a box full of them motherfuckers, and there's a bunch of these motherfuckers in the bag. They
Yeah,
ain't doing that shit no more.
for sure, man.
Man,
No,
fries
and
is the
then not
highest
only
goddamn
that,
thing that they have now.
and
Fries.
two, I mean, with McDonald's, their apples don't even turn brown.
I
Really,
don't,
really.
and none of
Mm-mm.
that shit is real. Leave that fast food shit alone. Like I said, it's not even fast anymore. If you're gonna do something, this is a what y'all owe me one. You can go to Chili's or somewhere like that and get you a 3 for $10. That way you can sit down, eat, goddamn me, enjoy with the TV
I
and
just
shit,
like real food.
So
and sit
let me
down
let
and
me
just
ask you a
eat.
question, Cokie. What makes you think that they food not processed as well?
What food ain't processed? What you talking
I'm
about?
just
He said you go to Chili's and get you the 3 for 10.
that's what I'm listen to what I'm gonna tell you though. If you're
Right,
gonna spend $10
right.
anyway, you might as well go and enjoy the ensemble.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
How
mean?
about taking that $10, getting some stir fry vegetables
That would be
and
good
some
too.
organic chicken breast and some brown rice and just making a meal?
You don't even do that
I
shit.
don't want anything organic because that way I don't feel like you're getting the
Here we go.
the the full of what you're supposed to be getting, and that's how come these other people besides melanin people are getting asses and titties now because they got so many hormones and shit that they eating now, and
You
it's
know
But
what?
killing them.
Koki,
Yo,
it's
And
actually
that's what
less
it is.
hormones
That's
in the organic meal.
you said there's no hormones.
I said less. All food has hormone in it. Anything that you get out the store is gonna have
These
some kind of
motherfuckers
hormone or pesticide in it. There's
has got
just less.
Right.
I mean, unless you own a farm and the cows were born on your farm and the chickens and the pigs and all this other stuff, if you eat pork. Ugh. But
you need to leave them alone anyway.
That swine,
right.
baby. That swine.
If
Tell
you
you.
knew how filthy a pig was and how long that took your
Oh,
body
I
to digest, you would not eat it.
know. Oh, I know.
Pigs don't sweat, G Mac. They don't sweat. They have
They
parasites that
every
live in their muscle fibers.
okay. Well, cook the motherfuckers.
They eat their own poo.
They say, hey. Shit.
Yeah.
Fish eat poo too. So I mean, goddamn, yeah. Eat
Say,
fish.
No, no,
so
no, no, no.
we
Catfish
don't,
is bottom feeders and so is shrimp.
Right.
and it don't even have a scale on it. Anyway, y'all, we more than 15 minutes on your time. We are damn near 19 minutes now. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. We got a lot of great topics to talk about this evening. I mean, family ties, not really, but DJ, I mean, G-Mac, take us out.
Oh, not yet. Before I take us out, hold up. Before I take us out, world, if you would like to get your music played, anyone that's an aspiring artist out there, please submit your original MP3 to the HoodCast@gmail.com. MP3 now. There's no link, but I'm gonna tell you right now, your shit ain't gonna get played. You know what I'm saying? Send me an MP3. If you want your music played, I mean, send an MP3. You get one from the studio. So, I mean, just use that one, send it to the HoodCast@gmail.com, and we'll add you into the rotation. Easy as that. Easy as that. And this is another easy thing. We're finna go to a little short music break. Easy like that. And we shall be right.
Jenny, text.
You said who? What'd you say?
I was telling Jenny to text me on this thing.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back, bro.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Even though we sound high, even though this fire was fly, it's no correct time. Overall, this shit's been slumping, bumping when we ride, vibes, ties, been a long time coming. I'm loving the way you just say this. Now I know you love me. One smooth ride, we would be fine. Yeah. Instead, we collide and we never arrive. We do not deserve this heartbeat. Right? How much love do we try? How much longer do we try? I think it's best we check the time. Just to know I know you love me, loving me wholly, loving me slowly, loving me once upon a time, loving me only, loving me strongly, loving me you're no longer mine. I changed my mind so many damn times, fucking right. We do not deserve a puppy cry. Even though we so high, how much longer do we try? How much longer do we try? Even though this fire was fly, it's no correct time. Just know I know you tugging and pulling and tugging. All by the way, we fucking and fussing. We having discussions, but nothing's really up for discussion. Shut my eyes, let's get this tired. Fuck me, cry. Even though we so high, even though this fire was fly.
We have returned. Second segment of Hood Tapes. It's the HoodCast. HoodCast 284. Yo, did I say 83 the first time? If I did, my bad. 84. 84. We have returned. Oh, back. We are back, y'all.
Cookie.
I wonder if he know that we see him.
He doesn't.
Yes, he do.
Well, at least he was dressed.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Did you
second.
see him run? Did you see him run?
Yeah, he didn't run. He politely scooted. He did one of your numbers.
Yeah.
Whole body this time though. All right, second segment. So we're gonna get to the topics, everybody. First one. What's the jam? What's up with this University of Florida players?
So I was s- strolling around IG and I saw this story where Jesus Christ, where the university, the University of Florida, is orange. They wear orange shorts. So by it being hot in Florida, they rented out a water park. And this white lady, Karen, was
That was this her real name?
filming. No, that's what I'm calling her.
Oh, okay.
She was filming and she posted it. And she was like, "Oh, they bought the inmates to the water park." So the video goes viral.
Hmm.
And DL, matter of fact, if you go to DL Hughley, DL has it as well. And the guy was like, "We wear orange shorts. We're out here at the water park enjoying the day. We rented out the water park. Why we gotta be inmates?"
Because he's Karen.
And I mean, they wasn't in full orange. They had on orange shorts.
Right.
So he's like, "Are we being called inmates because we're black? Like what? Like what gives?" So that was the mythology behind that. And it goes back into this whole thing of stereotyping
Yes.
and being stereotypical. I was called a loyal white feminist the other day. And there's a guy who is on Facebook, and I ain't finna put him out there, but he often, if it is a topic about homosexuals, gay or lesbian or transgender, he always has something to say as a heterosexual man. Um,
Don't put his name out there.
he,
We don't give no fucks here.
yeah, we know. Um, if he, issues with black men and black women, and about black women being aggressive, black women being controlling, any woman, myself included, who challenges him or does not agree with him, we're argumentative, we're dismissive, we're masculine,
Um,
and we're torn down. And what kills me about this particular brother is that you're married to a black woman. And I've been called primordial by him, gun barrel nose. He
oh,
has told, yeah, he has told me, oh, what did he say to me? He said to me, trying to think what oh yeah, I'm going to respond to you with grunts and clicking, a Buki cabal, which
oh.
is very interesting that he calls himself that, being what the name means.
So that's his
So my
name.
question,
That's his name.
that's the name that he uses on Facebook. That's not his real name,
You said
but
Cabal.
a Buki, Abuki,
I
a
thought you said
ball, a
a booty and a ball.
then probably. But anyway, uh, he's that's who he is as a person. Um, and the thing about it is that that name, that's an ancestral name, which I find very interesting.
Really?
It's a Buki is a patrial name. It's a lineage name, and it is traced back to African clans. So I find that very interesting that you're using the name Abuki of all things and it's a Zulu name.
So this person must be African American or African.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is, and he wants to be Kevin Samuels, and he wants to be, oh God, what is that guy's name? Um, oh, Sotomayor, Tommy Sotomayor. Some years ago on YouTube, um he had this big, huge following on YouTube, and then he kind of went into obscurity. So there's one born every 30 seconds. So I wish him the best of luck and become the next Kevin Samuels.
Mm, 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 mm. Now with a name we call a bookie, a booty. No.
Abuki, Abuki, Cabal, Kabal. That
Okay.
is his Facebook alias.
Okay. Well, let me put this up for me. The name sounds like a booty, a big booty, a booty and some balls. That's his name. That's what we're gonna call you, bro. A booty and some balls. What you doing?
I mean,
You mean?
it's just a tragedy, man. That's about how we take the simplest things in life is and fuck them all up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really not a.
And the thing
I know
about
you
it
don't
is
have a book
that,
or anything like that, but damn, man, we can do
you
a
know,
hell of
but
a lot better than what we
and
do.
my thing is this, the particular group that I'm involved in on the Facebook platform is somebody posts something and you share an opinion. But one thing about me as a black woman, as a melanated black woman, as a daughter, as a mother, as a sister, as a friend, as a professional, all these things. Yes, there are black women who have wretched behavior. Case in point, there is a video that went viral and it's out of New York where at this restaurant they were charging $1.25 for sauce. Not extra sauce, just the sauce itself that's really supposed to come with a meal. And you have these black, I don't know what restaurant it was, but you have these black chicks who are climbing all on the counter. It was actually a food truck, honestly. And they're throwing stuff and they're tearing it down. And we were all talking about how they're going to be crying in their mug shots. I said, $1.25 costs you a whole felony. And, so, he made a comment, watch these hoes come and defend this. And, I'm like, dude, I'm like, you've been doing this for a number of years in this page. You've been doing this for a while. There are white women.
So
Ratchet doesn't have a
that
race.
better show out or act a goddamn fool.
Right. I said this is why there are pages called Karen's Gone Wild, Karen's and Ken's Gone Wild. Because I was explaining to him how you can have a brawl with nothing but white people and it gets this much attention. But let me walk in IHOP and throw a chair, I'm going viral. And my thing is that just like this, going back to what this young brother was talking about wearing orange shorts, being black, having dreadlocks, having on slides at a pool. We are college students, University of Florida college students who are at a water park for a day, and you, ma'am, who is white, gonna do a video and say, "Oh, they brought the inmates to the water park." Now, here's the thing, and God, I wish I can remember her name. I follow her on Instagram. She was saying, "Hey, listen, if you're getting ready to say something and you think what you're about to say is going to be offensive, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it is. Shut up. Don't say it."
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Right.
Wow.
Plain and simple. Just like I
Motherfucker
never
always
forget.
putting their foot in their mouth. I mean, whether they have to put a
Mac,
little
do
foot or a
you
big one.
remember? You remember coming back to class at Euler after 9/11 and the amount of Arab and Indian students we had
I mean,
at
it was
ULR?
there before that, but yeah.
And I never forget this girl. We were on the elevator, and a girl came in, and she had on a burqa, and she got on the elevator, and this black girl freaked completely out, had a meltdown, wanted people to search this girl backpack, and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the other. Sis, that's not funny.
Right.
That's not funny at all.
Especially when they was the
At
ones
all.
that did the shit. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, everybody know that America goddamn me did 9/11. I
America.
mean,
Well, first of all, we train them. See, here's what kills me about this. You got these folks who are in flight school. They don't want to learn how to land. They pay for flight school in full. Letters were sent to the White House saying, hey, we got something weird going on. Nobody ever looked at it. Then, boom, 9/11 hit. Yeah, that's on us, not them.
no. It was government. This is government shit.
Well, we
Listen,
understand that, but what I'm saying is that you can't look at somebody and assume one thing or another. That's it.
You say because you
That's
don't know
it. That's
what somebody
all.
capable of
No,
unless you can read minds.
right. And I just remember her having, and me and this chick were friends. I mean, we was in the same study group, and I'm on this elevator at ULR, and I'm looking at her like, "Are you serious right now?
I mean,
Like,
well,
you legit serious?" She wanted the girl searched. She has her whole body up against the elevator, screaming her head off.
Hold up, she did it or
The black girl was wigging out because this girl got on and she was in her Arab attire. She had on.
you them people about their kids. Tell them, ladies and gentlemen, telling them give back their goddamn kids. Damn, give them the kids back. Damn, I'm sorry.
Amber Alert?
Motherfuckers is stealing kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
World
and,
is
and furthermore, another announcement: world, don't be going killing. Don't be going stealing folk kids, even if they're yours. If you can't goddamn me get a visit or
First of all,
legally, don't be stealing this
listen,
shit,
let me say this about kids. Due
kidnapping
to
this
the
shit.
economy, I need to let one of mine go. Now is not the time to be stealing children. 36 eggs is $7. A gallon of milk is over $5. Gas prices are at an all-time
what
high.
the fuck? Oh, that's two gap. That's two dozens. I'm about to say, shit. Damn.
Now is
What?
not the time to be stealing other folks' children.
No time. You be bringing
Well,
them little
people
motherfuckers
got
back.
a
I know
point.
some kids you'll take back. Shit, no soon as you get them in the car here,
And
you leave them
guess
in the
what?
parking lot.
Look, and for those of y'all that are sitting up here getting pregnant, just stop it. Stop it right now.
And they ask you why.
I'm tired of going to gender reveals and baby showers. I'm
Now that
over it.
hey, but you can still get you some of that stiff dick though. You can still get you some dick. You
Jesus
know,
Christ,
hey, dick make the world go round. Look, I'm gonna tell you, it was dick here
Cokie.
first. Before it was anything, it was dick here. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Dick was here before
Cokie.
anything. Before when God made man, He said, "I'm gonna get that boy right there. Some goddamn me, that boy."
Cokie.
What he said he gonna make him. He said, "What else could he have gave me that was shit? That was He said, I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you feel smart. I'm gonna make you strong, and I'm gonna make you long." I say, "No, good." Daddy say, "Yeah, man." But Dick was here first. All right, remember that. Then came the, you know, yeah. You
Kokomo.
know what? My name is GDC. Y'all will never figure that out. But yeah.
Hold up. Says what again?
No, no,
Stop.
don't
Stop.
you worry about it. Don't you be
Stop.
concerned about it. This for the ladies only. This
Oh,
for the
okay.
ladies only.
Please.
Don't you be concerned about that GDC. Yeah. Uh, uh,
Jim was already know what it is.
well, since they don't know, I can put a K in there. GDK. Not like TD Jake, but but uh
That's why I say
GDK.
Uncle Cokie.
GDK.
Dirty Uncle Cokie.
Man, give it up one time, ladies and gentlemen, for GDK. Spot up in that motherfucker. Yeah, let you know though. But y'all keep on fucking though, shit. Don't let these folks scare you. You know about this Roe versus Wade, and you can't go. Just See, I can't even have no baby no more.
You trying
What
to
did
clip
you
the
get
bird?
snipped?
You,
Yeah, I've been
no, no, no,
snipped. I've been
clip.
snipped since 2016.
No, no,
You
no.
know,
No, Koki. I'm
no,
on
no,
smart,
no.
Actually, you know what? That actually helps prostate health, believe it or not.
No, check it. Sir,
I don't know what
tied, clipped, and
did. It
burned.
added a little
That shit
power
burned
to
the
it
nigga.
behind that motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell
I
you.
can't do
Exactly.
Hmm?
Tied, clipped, and burned, son. Tied, clipped, and then burnt at the end because it will repair itself.
Well,
Trust.
no.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Let
yeah.
me explain.
Yes, it
Let me
will.
explain. It's
Tell
not that it grows
I had to
back.
go back and get it reversed. They ain't gonna just join back together and shit.
No, no.
what I'm telling you,
Listen,
it'll join back together if you don't get the
you
ends.
got a whole nurse here. That is not how this works. Let me
I have
tell
a
you what
whole cousin
happened.
that was a result of it. I'm trying to tell
Listen, Mac,
you. Okay.
stop. What happens is they don't actually end up clipping the organ. There are some doctors that do it wrong. And what they do is they take out a ligament and not the actual piece of the organ. They take out the wrong thing. So that's how it results in women getting pregnant anyway. The same thing happens with tubal ligations where they clip the wrong piece and the scar tissue realigns itself. It's not that it grew back together, they took out the wrong piece.
Oh, well, yeah, they got the wrong piece. It grew
I
back.
just
You just
I just thought it was I just thought when you thought of clip, I thought of
But now they do
a
the procedure completely different now where they put the bars
they
in there.
laser it
So
out. They laser it out.
yeah, they put the
They do
bars
everything
in.
with lasers now, though. I'm telling you. They do your
what
teeth.
about that circumcised though?
For the adult male, they still go old school, but for most babies, they use
When
the
that
plastic
motherfucker
belt.
come out,
So are there grown men that actually get circumcision now?
Yes,
Really?
and it's done in the urologist's office in less than 10 minutes.
and it should be done. It should be done.
Very much so.
It actually should be for to to
I
to, to experience healthier for your mates.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
and
heard
a lack of risk of
I heard it was
infection.
called duck butter.
You said what? Duck?
Duck
Moving
butter.
on, moving on, moving on, moving
Moving on.
on.
Yo,
I would
In Brazil,
love to
stop. You
snip
stop
that
it right
motherfucker.
now. Stop it.
Some folks
Stop
don't
it.
got snipped out too much. They ain't even got a man hard. They couldn't even repair him.
Stop that. Stop it
oh, they
right now.
everything back home now,
They
boy.
like botched. What if they botched that motherfucker? It's probably some men got botched. You know that the doctor fucked up the thing. Mine did a great job on me. I would love to have met the doctor that circumcised me. It was like a nip tuck type of deal. I'm just, they did a good job.
Coke
He was a
Got
good
your
surgeon.
circumcision as an
He,
adult.
he, he was a good
Coke.
nipper. He
Hey, you
nipped
Coke.
got
good. Oh, I'm
did you get
sorry.
your as an
Huh?
adult? Did you
Who?
get your circumcision as an adult?
Oh no. I was straight out the womb. I got like the next morning. I was in there, whoever they was, male or I mean they or female, they did a great job snipping. They was like they were pruning a rose bush or something. They just pruned it right and looked at it. It had to been a woman though, cause she looked at that motherfucker and was like, "Yep, that's about right."
As a baby,
She said that's not how she looked. She did a great job.
oh shit. Yo, what would you talk? You said earlier that you wanted to talk about that boy
Dolph,
Dolph.
yeah,
Yeah, there
man,
is
Dolph
a
Camp, uh, Dolph, man. I hate the way that he went out. I mean, young Dolph, man. I mean, his own camp sold him out like Big Moochie Grape, motherfucking, his cousin Key Glock. Uh, I've been watching some shits on them cats, man, and they've been, man. It's just too much information. The same night that, well, the night before that he got back to Memphis, he had jumped out the car with, CMG with Yo Gotti, Big Moochie Great, and then with a stack of money like, well, why is you jumping out the car with CMG and you supposed to be PRE, you know? And shit, it's all unfolding. Uh, the folks at the cookie store, they was in on this shit too. See, what I didn't know was that it was three people that shot Dolph. It was somebody inside of that motherfucker too.
I've heard that. I've heard a
It was
lot of
somebody
things
on the
that
inside, and plus them other two cats, man. This shit finna get real,
So did they
real,
catch?
real, real,
Did they
real,
catch?
real, real, real.
They caught
Yeah,
him
they
already,
in
right?
jail. Yeah, but
they
you know
got
they
two
finna
of them.
talk.
Yeah.
And Makita, that with that cookie store,
Uh-huh.
they got something to do with that shit. I had just read some shit on the internet that she was texting somebody and shit. They had the whole text message on there. The feds got the shit. They had the whole text message on there. She was like, goddamn, she was scared. Like this shit, goddamn, she didn't want to go to jail. This shit gonna fall down on her. And like, man, this shit crazy. So yeah, man. I hate Dolph had to go out like that, man. And then your own people, man, your family, what your count, the people that you putting on and shit, and then they come and stab you in your back and shit like that. Man, it's just like kind of hard to trust anybody nowadays, man. 'Cause everybody wants jealousy. Everybody wants your spot. I mean, even if it's just for an increment of a,
So let
a,
me
a
ask you something.
smidget of a second.
I was listening to an interview that French Montana did with Sway, and he was talking about how record labels have life insurance policies on their artists. So if
Yes.
something happens to their artist and their artist dies, the record label cashes out. And they don't give the money to the family or anything like that. That money goes to that record label. So let me ask y'all, how do you feel about that?
That's some bull.
I'm telling them, I really don't need no motherfucking me insurance policy on me for what? And at this point right now, there is enough.
Fixed it.
Listen here, uh, my my young gents, my young black African men. Listen here, man. Fuck the goddamn the big industry. Go independent. I mean, you guys are talented enough to do this shit on your own, man. You do not have to go to a big label for them to rape you and take your masters and shit like that. And cause why? Cause they want to be the master of everything. Master, master this, master that. They want the damn thing. So believe in yourself. You are your best investment. Man, fuck trying to get a record deal. Be your own record deal. Believe in yourself. Shit. Put your money together, goddamn it. Go goddamn get you some studio time, make you some beats, jump on this motherfucker in and other motherfuckers do it and you do it. And put yourself on. Sign your own goddamn self. Shit, if you get you a bigger fan base, hell, you can do that shit. Too Short and them did that shit. They been selling shit. James Brown and them, they been selling shit out the trunk.
Well, Master P was out the trunk. Master P ended up opening up a record
Yeah,
store in LA
in
when he
LA.
set up here and moved.
Right. Yeah, but he just followed someone else's path. The path don't already been set for them to follow. They ain't gotta do nothing but just walking. I mean, you can get all the bag. You can get your bag yourself. Just build you a fan base, just like everybody else is doing. And believe in yourself, man. Fuck trying to go and get a big ass record deal because they gon' whatever they give you. If you get a big ass signing bonus, they give you a meal. You gonna fuck me up
But
off, but you gonna go buy your goddamn self a chain, a goddamn Bentley. Your money gone.
but have you noticed that a lot of artists are re-recording? Ashanti did it because she
Yeah,
was on Murder Inc. She's
cause she's getting her master.
re-recording. She's re-recording that music and re-releasing it.
Cause after 7 years, it's really her.
Shit.
Yeah,
For content these days, there's no old music anymore. Cause you know what I'm saying. You can put some shit that's real old that motherfuckers ain't heard, and it's new. I mean, music is music.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
music never gets old. Good music never gets old.
Never.
No, there are things that are timeless that are priceless. It truly is.
Yep.
So let me say this, changing the subject a little bit, getting a little lighthearted. So, for those that don't know, we have a group chat. So in this group chat, we all send things. Mostly it's me and Koki. And today I sent a video of this sister who has this product, and it's a butt. And
I
this thing looks like it weighs about 20 pounds. And the video has gone viral. It's all over Instagram and Facebook, where she gets it out and she puts it on. And the only thing I could think about, y'all, was Keenan Ivory Ryan's and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, when
oh
he went upstairs with old girl and she started taking stuff off, and then he ran out the room and she's hopping behind him with like one leg, one arm, eyes missing. Is this what we've become? Is having a certain type of figure that important that you got to go and buy this?
I mean, if you
Because how do
remember,
you hide that?
if you
How do you hide
if
that?
you remember that, remember she was taking off just more than butts. She was taking off hair, uh,
Yeah.
eyes, lashes. What else she took off? She knocked the
Did she take any toenails off?
the
Did she
fake
take
breath
any
out. She
ones
took
with
off
them
the
knee press
motherfucking
on
leg,
toenails off?
the whole motherfucking leg. She
But
took off
see,
hair.
here's my thing about it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, as women, we wear hair extensions, we
Mm,
wear lashes, we wear
yes,
makeup. But
yes,
the thing about it is that
lots of makeup.
some of us, but let me say this, some of us still look like ourselves outside of the hair, the lashes, and the makeup. But now with this newer generation, I'm just gonna be real with you. They just got this thing where they want to look like drag queens. If you notice, all the IG girls look alike.
Yes, yes, I've been noticing that. And this is
All the
one thing
IG
I
girls,
don't
they have
understand.
this contoured, pinched nose. They have the high cheekbones. They have the sharp, angular face, and everybody is becoming lighter. Nobody's chocolate anymore, barely.
Now that's what I'm finna say. Now, as a barber stylist, I understand why women wear extensions to an extent, and they have long hair. You see what I'm saying? I understand that.
But see, I have a head full of hair anyway.
Sometimes it may be due to the elements. You know what I'm saying? What region you stay in, or
Yeah, well, you know where I'm at. A
you might
flat
want
iron just
to
ain't
get
gonna
hella
stay
color.
here.
You might want to get one of those hella color, like they be coloring their hair pink, which is a good idea to get that shit done on some extensions than to get it done on your real hair. I understand it.
Right.
But what I don't understand, this is what I do not understand about a lot of women, is why you gotta put all that, make the foundation and shit. I mean, they be packing that shit on like clown paint. I'm like,
It
that
ain't
shit,
that serious. And the
it's
thing
not
about it is that,
wild.
believe it or not, believe it or not, I only wear makeup to work and if I'm going to worship service. That's it. But if I'm like on vacation and I don't have anywhere to go, I'm not gonna wear makeup. Most of the time on a HoodCast, I don't have makeup on. The only reason why I have on makeup tonight is because when I came right in from work, I had some stuff that I needed to do and did not have time to wash my face before the show.
So you wash your face off before the show home. I mean, we can't tell because it's kind of dark anyway.
Right.
Mm. But ain't nothing wrong with that.
But the thing about it is, I can see if you're doing a photo shoot, just like for example, New York HoodCast Show 300 in September. Yeah, my makeup will be professionally done. But at the same time, I'm not doing a drag show either.
Right. Because boy,
So
down in the humid areas or where it gets humid, and you got all that makeup on your face. Woo.
you're gonna look like a sweating chocolate bar.
And then I don't know if a lot of these women, a lot of the young women, don't know though, but it takes a toll on your skin.
Well,
Put
the
a
thing
face
about
on.
it is, let me say this. If you're going to wear makeup, because you have to think about something, I wear makeup Monday through Friday, unless there's an off day. So there has to be a entire skincare regimen that has to take place to
Yes.
keep your skin intact. And a lot of them don't know that. So this is why you have so many women that once they wash their face, it looks like playground rocks. it looks like cracked concrete because you're not taking care of your skin underneath it. And then too, how many sisters just drink water?
I know a few, but I know a few that don't.
Right.
Yes. That is key.
Mm.
Hydration is key, world. On that note, we're finna play a little music, have a little short little music break, and we shall be right back right after this.
HoodTech presents the Hood. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
If I had $1,000,000, who would I be? If I had $1,000,000, who would I see? If I had $1,000,000, where would I go? If I had $1,000,000, who would I know?
If I had $1,000,000 and not a cent short, I go pay that 700 to the criminal court. I get twisted with all my friends, they granted with about 10. But I had to fly to Jamaica for one weekend. If they can do it, we can. And fuck what a nigga say. I'ma get my chest tatted with my mother's maiden name. And I like to get a nicer headstone for a grave. When I die, I walk on fire to the end of my day. Get paper and that's the canvas that's releasing my pain. Cause if I blow shit, I don't wanna rip your shirt with the things. And ain't no way that you can shatter the stain. I'll place a spat at your brain. That's why I fall to my knees to pray for forgiveness. If it could change the way I live, nigga living, if God willing, I'll maybe establish my own business. Diminish the pain if you give me a few twins, cause money's the main issue without any. It sounds silly, but I'm trill and I'm smoking with the steel. I do whatever it takes just to get us a meal, nigga.
If I had $1,000,000, who would I be? If I had $1,000,000, who would I see? If I had $1,000,000, where would I go? If I had $1,000,000, who would I know?
Try to tiptoe on the tightrope over the lake of fire. Trying to dive right down God, that's why I turn to higher. Heart of a lion, my blood thoroughbred from fighters. When I read between the lines, they tell the world I'm a liar. But I seen so much already, so tie the blindfolds tighter. Why you what I got 1,000 blunts in one lighter. Adding hours to my hustles when you jack your prices higher. My world rotate like a flat tire. It's hell, try to stay up with the world, so I said, niggas snitch, I catch a charge, jump to them in jail. Losing clientele, so I spend my savings on bail. Back on the streets and now they looking like my chips are on stale. But I never break it from down. My last $2 in the scale, and I can make it, and I can take it. Plus I never learned how to fail. Drop me off for no more hobby, and I walk to a well. Trip last year and I almost failed, but I'm a hustler. I get Godzilla out of yo. I'm tired of kicking pebbles and move boulders. Get a jar of hot water that's hot as a can of soda. Don't touch your re-up money and hit your blocks over. Do it over, over, and over. Repetition, no competition. But if I had $1,000,000,
If I had $1,000,000, who would I be? If I had $1,000,000, who would I see? If I had $1,000,000, where would I go? If I had $1,000,000, who would I know?
Been in 1 year and these haters already mad at me. I guess because of my dog like my last name Magna. I keep it thorough with these birds out here. This is worldwide gangster. I'm force without gear. I rep for 31st. Don't you come round here. You step to the left from us, nigga, you get done round here. Unlimited weapons. Never hear my gun round clear. And big up the bank they sing up. Cause this is our year. Yeah, it costs to pay the boss coalition to take over. So holla at your lad, cause our lives need makeovers. These bitches, let's love them, leave them alone. And when they finish giving me don't, I leave them my phone. The physical contact, got lyrical contract. I'm in spiritual combat with these Disney cat. Who wanna battle? They can get any time of the day. Face to face, my daddy beat you walking away. Have you embarrassed and disgusted? Have you talking me straight? If I had $1,000,000, wouldn't have to live this way.
If I had $1,000,000, where would I be? Probably smoking on some ganja. No sticks, no seeds. If I had $1,000,000, where would I go? To Mexico, I love smoking on drugs. If I had $1,000,000,
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If I had $1 million, I'd still be crunk. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If I had $1 million, I'd still be crunk. But if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. If I had $1 million, I'd still be crunk. If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. If I had $1 million, I'd still be crunk. But
Yo, we have returned. Third and final segment of HoodCast. Episode 204. I guess Kokomo get dressed. We have returned. Third and final segment of the HoodCast. So before we have to talk about the recent breaking news. Very recent.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yes.
She failed people.
She failed. Well,
They say she failed.
She's old.
That's so. Yeah, but I want to. Hey, man, did you hear about Boosie? He complaining that that the police every time he
Oh,
ride,
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
every
Here we
time
go.
that he ride, what I'm saying, he get pulled over by the police and shit. But I
Stop.
can believe that shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. You know
Boosie
why
was
he
going
got
off
stopped? You
because
know
they
why he got
smell
stopped?
weed.
Because he's Boosie. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
And you know what? You can guarantee that Boosie gonna show out. He shows out on Instagram. How many times has he? How many different IGs has he had? He has
He's
had people
comical,
showing
man.
body parts and everything else. Now, don't
He's
get me wrong.
comical. That's
He's
my type of guy.
hilarious.
That's my
Boosie
type
is
of guy.
hilarious. He's
I like to see him
hilarious.
on Vlad.
But
Vlad,
here what got
the
me
real
is
Vlad.
here's what Vlad is the police. But anyway, I said what I said. But let me say this about Boosie. Boosie went from so many different variations of anger in this video to where he told the police, I got 35 women at my house. I can give you one of them if you follow me.
You
From
want your dick
everything,
sucked? You
yes,
want your dick sucked? I got
that's what he
35
said.
of them at the house right now. If you just could have told me you want your dick sucked, you can go get your dick sucked right now. Boosie, my guy. Hell yeah, Boosie is hilarious, man. But he gonna keep it 1,000 and shit though too. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
don't get me wrong, he is problematic, but he's hilarious and he knows how to stay relevant. Stuff like this keeps him relevant. I mean, he got a citation and they let him go. Period.
I
So
like Boosie, man. One time, man, was for Boosie Boo, man.
we
Come
all
on.
know that Boosie was the third grade spelling bee champion because in every song he gonna spell a word. Shout out to Boosie.
Shout out to my man, Boosie Boo, man. But yeah, man, it's a lot of shit going on out here. Hey, man, it's been so hot out here in Texas, man.
Oh,
You
honey,
hear me?
Satan has farted
It's
on
like
the state of Texas.
really like, and my part over here is like it's nervous and scared to rain. I don't know what the fuck is
We
going
got
on with
some
it. It's
rain
like,
here. What, Saturday?
I mean, like we ain't had rain in like a month and a half. Like if it rain, it just tense up. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker, man. If it's so hot that if chickens could fly, it'd just be fried chicken just all around this motherfucker, man. Ain't bullshit. I mean, legs, wings. I mean, it just be falling out the sky, man. It's just so damn. Birds not even flying though. Them motherfuckers are somewhere in a tree, up under a car. Them motherfuckers is not out nowhere at all. No birds is flying in the state of Texas. Them
Too
motherfuckers
hot.
so hot.
They'll
Them
combust.
motherfucker, man. Shit, it's terrible. That shit disrespectful. It's to the point, man, where the weather, man, he just go to the board and just point at that motherfucker, man, and just got hot. There's a big ass sun on it that say hi and walk off, and just and shake your head like this shit is disrespectful. What's happening? What's
So you
up?
No, what's going on?
Huh?
like the summer?
Do I like the summer?
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really. Not as high now since I have gotten older. I really don't. I really like
I
the
don't
summer.
mind it. I don't. I'm more of a fall person,
I'm
like
fall.
October, November. You know,
I'm really
late
fall.
September.
You can dress better in the fall. You can put your boots on, your sweaters, your scarves and shit. I mean, man, coats and
I
furs and
know
shit
that
like that.
You know what? I
the
know a lot of
fall.
people call them. I know a lot of people call them thought boots, but I love my Uggs. I
What
love
is thought
Uggs.
boots? Why? How did
That's
they
what they
get an
call
UGG and
Uggs.
made it thought
They
boot?
they
Hey,
call they call Uggs thought boots.
hey,
Mine are real, by the way. I just like to put that out there.
hey, listen, I
They have
this
male
gonna
ones.
take me off. This gonna take me off the. But I was thinking I'm gonna do this in two separate. I'm gonna put two things in one way. So, Uggs, the Ugg boots. I was thinking my partner Ugg should have been suing. He should have patented his name because his nickname is Ugg. You know what I'm saying? And way before the Ugg boot came out, though it's a reason why they
Mm-mm.
call him.
Uggs have been around for hundreds of years, so I doubt your friend is over 100 years old. Just saying.
Well, I've never heard of Ugg, and till I met my partner years and years ago, and his name was Ugg. Now,
So why do they call him Ugg?
I mean, you guess why they call him Ugg?
Is he ugly? I mean,
All right, okay then. All right then.
bless his heart.
Some
Well,
people embrace shit that they don't have no control of. You know,
tell me.
No, you have control
that
over
was a
being ugly.
nice. That's
You
a
do?
nice way of saying, not saying ugly. Ugh.
Well, women have a control
It
over
could,
being ugly.
it could
But
be like
you're
not
right.
attractive,
I have to take that
not
back.
attractive. But
2020,
see, somebody your ugly, somebody else is beautiful though.
maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
You know what? Here's what's funny because I know we got to go. There was a guy that I went to school with. God bless his soul. Very unattractive, but guess what? That joker could sing. He could sing. I mean, I'm talking about could sing Casey from Jodeci under the table. He could sing.
Does the person like sing
Talk to
gospel
me,
a
I
lot?
really wanna.
Well, now he does. But he could, I mean, he could sing. And guess what? He had all the chicks except me. But he could sing.
I'm gonna
And
come over there. Come talk to me,
I
I
mean,
really wanna.
if you name it, the boy could.
Girl.
I mean, he could sing somebody under the table. He could sing. And you should see the mother of his children how she looks. And you look at her and you look at him and you're like, hey,
But see, the opposites attract all the time.
Stab master. The
I
stab
mean,
master.
you would you can catch the most unattractive person that to you that you may feel that's unattractive, though he's got somebody or she has somebody, and you be like, okay. And it's something that let me say like this, like for instance, my brother. No, I ain't gonna use it. I ain't gonna use anchor because no, I'm not. Anyway, he met someone and she wasn't that attractive. Anyway,
stop.
man,
Because stop.
yeah.
You talking about your sister-in-law? Stop.
Right. So while he
And I
talking
had to.
about the world, before we get up off this thing, we have to let y'all know Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
It's this Monday, the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th.
Hey, Rick Rube, special guest interview. And there will be one of the first HoodCasts. Well, it will actually be the first HoodCast. They premiere
Music is
somebody's
dope.
video. Yay! We premiere a video on this bitch. So, I mean, you have a video, you know what I'm saying? You can put it in the same way that you put your MP3 in. But just make a MP4 the same address. Thehoodcast at email.com. So,
Man,
on
looking
that
forward to
random
having them
statement,
in as a guest.
yep, random
Ladies
statement.
first.
And I'm also working on some other things as well in the
Yes,
works right
big up
now.
E World. She's doing her thing. She is doing her thing. I mean, she always go all over Facebook and then she like to the funny queen of Facebook. And it's crazy that she know everybody that I know, so she be on that thing. Big ups to her. Cause she's doing her thing. Thank you.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
So I'm working on some stuff for July, all the month of August. Special guest for the 300.
That would be nice.
So yeah,
That's
special guest for the 300.
All right. Who doing first? Y'all want me to go first? I go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, see how random we go.
Is know your worth. Know your worth, people. Know your worth. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know your worth so you won't get fucked out of your money that you deserve when you're doing your thing. So know what you worth so you know what to charge people for your shit.
Let me piggyback off that for the one time. Today's price and yesterday's price.
Mhm.
That's from a two live pill.
Man, that is what's up though. And I guess I'm gonna go with let your competition be none. Let your competition be none.
Speaking of competition, I need you to sign this contract later.
My competition has nothing but confidence. But yeah, all right, we'll get together on that, you know.
Yeah, get this money. Get my money.
All right, world. Thank y'all for coming through. Another wacky edition of Hood Tempers, the HoodCast. We shall see y'all Monday when we have special guests. Ricochet, Rick Rude,
Ricochet.
Rick
Pew,
Rude.
pew, pew, pew,
So
pew,
thank y'all for
pew.
coming through, our loyal peoples. And we shall see y'all
Check
Monday.
out.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Have a hood day.
Have a good day.
Hood Tech presents the Hoodcast. Hood Tech presents the Hoodcast.